perfect pitch. I love the way you harmonized without a single glitch. We had a resonant affection vibrating the room. I love the way you strummed the strings, chasing away the gloom. We were playing every melody, a symphony of two. I thought your deep devotion was the only song I knew. But you snapped the highest string and changed the tuning peg. You started playing different notes, making my heart beg. The resonant, sweet affection was a song you outgrew. You were jamming with a stranger, playing something new. The symphony is broken, the feedback starts to whine. You traded in our harmony for a dissonant design. Fire's buzzing, it's hurting in my ears. I'm listening to the melody of all my wasted years. I love the way we played, but the key has been shifted. You took the only song I had, and you completely lifted. We're playing dissonant chords. You changed the key. I gave you all my affection, but you took it away from me. I love the sweet devotion, the music that we made, but you're jamming with a stranger in the dissonant shade, dissonant chords, watching the music fade. Snapped the highest string and changed the tuning peg. You started playing different notes, making my heart beg. The resonant, sweet affection was a song you outgrew. You were jamming with a stranger, playing something new. The symphony is broken, the feedback starts to whine. You traded in our harmony for a dissonant design. We're playing dissonant chords. You changed the key. I gave you all my affection, but you took it away from me. I love the sweet devotion, the music that we made, but you're jamming with a stranger in the dissonant shade, dissonant chords, watching the music fade, putting the guitar away, closing the case. The music is done. Lipstick on the rear view, cherry red. Not mine, not his, it's yours, I know. You kissed the mirror before you fled the driveway at 6 in the indigo glow. And I found it this morning, that small red mark, like a flag you planted in enemy dark. I should have been angry, should have been cold, but I just smiled and whispered, you beautiful soul. Left a note tucked under the wiper blade, said sorry for the mess, sorry for the rush. I needed to feel something before the parade of another Monday, another hush. And I read it twice, then 3 times, then pressed it flat against the dashboard. My small protest against the life that says you can't leave a trace of yourself house of space. And I know you'll be home by 7, kissing his cheek, pouring his tea, and the lipstick's just a smudge, just a nothing, just a ghost of who you wanted to be. At 6 a.m. in a driveway, alone with a mirror and a mouth and a moan of I'm still here, I'm still one, I'm still wild. And I loved you for it, God, I loved you, child. Lipstick on the rearview, cherry red, a small rebellion, a word unsaid. You kissed the mirror and you kissed the night, and I found your ghost in the morning light. Lipstick on the rearview, don't wipe it clean. Let it stay, let it stay, let it mean that you were here, you were real, you were free for one small moment, just you and me. Tucked under the wiper blade, but this time it said I'm not going back. And I read it once, felt the whole world remade, and pressed it flat against the dashboard. No lack of breath, of hope, of terrifying grace. You chose the mess, chose the rush, chose the space where the lipstick lives, where the mirror remembers that you were here. In the indigo embers, lipstick on the rearview, cherry red, a small rebellion, a word finally said. You kissed the mirror and you kissed the night, and I found your truth in the morning light. Lipstick on the rearview, don't wipe it clean. Let it stay, let it stay, let it mean that you were here, you were real, you were free for every moment, just you and me. Reading through the paperback you left upon my bed, tracing every underline, hanging on every word you said. You highlighted the parts about the lovers in the rain. Now I'm just a passenger on a one-way lonely train. There's a note upon the margin in your messy slanted ink. You'll understand this chapter when you're older than you think. I'm older now, my darling, but I'm no closer to the truth. Just a broken-hearted reader, missing every page of you. The story reached its climax and the heroes went their ways, but I'm stuck in chapter 4, lost inside the maze of the things we didn't say and the things we couldn't fix. I'm just turning back the pages, looking for the trick. Oh, my heart is broken like a spine that's been cracked, but this everlasting love is a story I can't take back. The ink might fade to gray and the paper chapter when you're older than you think. I'm older now, my darling, but I'm no closer to the truth. Just a broken-hearted reader, missing every page of you. Oh, my heart is broken like a spine that's been cracked, but this everlasting love is a story I can't take back. The ink might fade to gray and the paper might tear, but I'll read you in my mind, my love, until I'm not there. Read it again. Turn the page. I'm still reading you. The morning light was pouring through the sunroom window pane. I love the way you held my hand and washed away the rain. We had a bright affection, transparent and so clear. I love the way you looked at me and made the shadows disappear. It was a sun-drenched kind of magic, a warm and golden space. I thought your deep devotion was the sunlight on my face. But the smoke began to clear and I saw the mirrors gleam. You were reflecting someone else, living in a dream. The bright and sweet affection was an optical illusion. You were hiding in the angles, causing my confusion. The sun-drenched kind of magic was a trick of the light. You were bouncing off the mirrors and you left me in the night. I'm wiping off the glass, but the smudges won't come clean. I'm looking for the real you, but I only see the screen. I love the sunny disposition, but the sunlight was a lie. You were just a reflection, watching me walk by. Smoke and mirrors in the sunroom, blinding me with light. I gave you all my affection, but you vanished in the night. I love the sweet devotion, the golden warm embrace, but you were just an image, a trick of time and space. Smoke and mirrors in the sunroom, leaving not a trace. But the smoke began to clear and I saw the mirrors gleam. You were reflecting someone else, living in a dream. The bright and sweet affection was an optical illusion. You were hiding in the angles, causing my confusion. The sun-drenched kind of magic was a trick of the light. You were bouncing off the mirrors and you left me in the night. Smoke and mirrors in the sunroom, blinding me with light. I gave you all my affection, but you vanished in the night. I love the sweet devotion, the golden warm embrace, but you were just an image, a trick of time and space. Smoke and mirrors in the sunroom, leaving not a trace. Closing the blinds, sitting in the dark, the sun isn't shining. Earth looks small, but somehow true. Every city became light, tiny candles in the night. Silence filled the endless sky, teaching me the reason why home is never just a place, it's the people we embrace. Sometimes you leave Earth to understand it. I'm an astronaut tonight, learning how to hold the light. Every planet, every star shows me who we really are. Though the universe is wide, love is always by my side. Gravity may let me go, still my heart knows where to flow. Back beneath familiar skies, where forever still survives. I'm an astronaut tonight, learning how to hold the light. Every planet, every star shows me who we really are. Though the universe is wide, love is always by my side. Home, blue, beautiful. It's late tonight when candle softly glows, an open book of poems nobody knows. I read a verse about goodbye and grace, but every single word becomes your face. I whisper to the shadows on the wall, wondering if you still remember it all. Do you still look up at the same night sky, searching for the stars we named back in July? No one hears the words I'm speaking now, only the candle and the quiet somehow. This soliloquy is how I love you in the silence, building every longing I could never put in sentences. renamed back in July. This soliloquy is how I love you in the silence, building every longing I could never put in sentences. Though we're walking different roads, neath different skies, inside my mind, we're still holding hands tonight. The candle fades, the book is closed, but my heart still shines because of you. She looked at you across the table like you were the only lamp in a dark, long hallway, and I was just the damn shadow on the wall behind you, barely registered. And you glowed under her gaze like you've been waiting to be dressed, and that kind of looking, that slow, unhurried seeing. And I realized I've been looking at you too, but I stopped being the one who saw you first, who saw you whole. Now she's the lens and I'm just the smudge on the scroll. You used to say I saw you clearly, you see me, really see me. And I held that like a lantern, like it was the only beam. But her eyes ask you questions mine stopped asking years ago, and you answer them in colors I forgot you even know. And I'm sitting in the same room, same light, same chair, but she's the one you're shining for, and I'm just the glare. And I know I still look at you, but maybe I stopped seeing. Maybe I memorized your face and called it being close. And she's still learning, still finding the new lines, the ones I traced so many times. They became just lines, and she sees them like rivers, and I see them like scars. And you turn toward her looking like it's the first light on Mars. She sees you in a light I used to own, I used to hold, the golden, slow, forgiving light that made you look like gold. And I'm in the same room, baby, but I'm in the shade. And she's the one who found the switch, and I'm the one who's afraid to look. 'Cause if I look and you're still there, then the light was never mine to keep. Clearly, you see me, really see me. And I held that like a lantern, like it was the only beam. But her eyes ask you questions mine stopped asking years ago, and you answer them in colors I forgot you even know. And I'm sitting in the same room, same light, same chair, but she's the one you're shining for, and I'm just the glare. She sees you in a light I used to own, I used to hold, the golden, slow, forgiving light that made you look like gold. And I'm in the same room, baby, but I'm in the shade, and she's the one who found the switch, and I'm the one who's afraid to look. 'Cause if I look and you're still there, then the light was never mine to keep. I'll close my eyes and remember the light the way it was, when it was just us, just the two of us. Go, go. Go. Together on the porch and didn't say a word, and it wasn't awkward, wasn't empty, wasn't stirred. It was full, God, it was so full, that comfortable quiet, the kind you only build with someone after a long, slow diet. Small talk of surface of the easy, the light, and I watched them from the window, and I wanted to fight. Not her, not him, just the silence that they'd grown. Like a garden I was never given the seed to have sown. You and I, we fill the gaps, we narrate the air. Past the salt, did you see the news? What should we wear? But with her you just sit, and the quiet is the point. And I'm jealous of the silence, of the stillness, of the joint. Understanding that needs no translation, no sound. And I'm out here performing, making sure I'm found. And I know silence isn't mine to own, I know quiet isn't a thing you keep, but I used to be the one you could be still with, you could sleep beside without a word. And now she's got that hush, that sacred, heavy, holy hush, and I'm the noise, I'm the one who fills the room. 'Cause if I stop talking, you might notice I'm not her, and the silence would say so. They share a silence I can't enter, a quiet built from years of trust. And I'm the one still talking, turning every pause to dust. And I'm jealous of the nothing, the space between their breaths, the way they don't need filling, and I'm dying of the rest. we narrate the air. Past the salt, did you see the news? What should we wear? But with her you just sit, and the quiet is the point. And I'm jealous of a silence, of a stillness, of a joint. Understanding that needs no translation, no sound. And I'm out here performing, making sure I'm found. They share a silence I can't enter, a quiet built from years of trust. And I'm the one still talking, turning every pause to dust. And I'm jealous of the nothing, the space between their breaths, the way they don't need filling. And I'm dying of the rest. See, I can be quiet too. I can be 2, 3, 4. You played that song in the car, the one with the steel guitar band. And I heard you hum along like it was your oldest friend. But that was our song, the one we found in a thrift store bin, scratched and skipping, and you said this one's us, play it again. Now it lives in her playlist, third from the top. And I'm just a listener who got cut from the start. She probably doesn't know the weight of the second verse, the way you held my hand the night we learned it by heart, rehearsed. And I can't say, hey, that melody belongs to me, 'cause songs don't have owners. But God, it felt like a key. You gave away the lock to a room we've built together, and now she's walking through it in any kind of weather. And it's stupid, I know, it's just 3 chords, and her bridge is just a singer with a cold and a tremolo on the edge. But you hummed it for easy, like it never cost you anything. And I spent 2 whole years learning every word to sing. You saved that song for her, the one with the crack in the chorus, the one we wore thin like a favorite pair of shoes. And I'm not mad at the music, I'm not mad at the tune, I'm just sad that the melody doesn't remember my room. Doesn't know the weight of the second verse, the way you held my hand the night we learned it by heart, rehearsed. And I can't say, hey, that melody belongs to me, 'cause songs don't have owners. But God, it felt like a key. You gave away the lock to a room we built together, and now she's walking through it in any kind of weather. You saved that song for her, the one with the crack in the chorus, the one we wore thin like a favorite pair of shoes. And I'm not mad at the music, I'm not mad at the tune, I'm just sound like you. The quiet affection, the way you'd catch my fall. We stuffed the happy memories with cotton, made them stay. I thought your deep devotion would never fade away. A beautiful preservation, a life without a scar. I thought I held the living, breathing rhythm of your heart. But I found the hidden letters, the glass eye staring back. The taxidermy heart was dead, a beautifully crafted hack. You weren't breathing in the moments, you were just posing still. The quiet, sweet affection was a taxidermist's skill. You stuffed the empty spaces with the words I wanted heard, but the heart beneath the cotton was a cold and lifeless bird. I'm peeling back the fabric, I'm tearing out the thread. I'm looking for the pulse, but the living heart is dead. I love the perfect picture, but the picture is a lie. You preserved the outer beauty while the inner spirit died. Oh, the taxidermy heart stitched up and cold. I gave you all my affection, but the story wasn't told. I love the sweet preservation, the way we used to stand. But you were just a hollow shell, a puppet in my hand. The taxidermy heart slipping through the sand. Eye staring back, the taxidermy heart was dead, a beautifully crafted hack. You weren't breathing in the moments, you were just posing still. The quiet, sweet affection was a taxidermist's skill. You stuffed the empty spaces with the words I wanted heard, but the heart beneath the cotton was a cold and lifeless bird. The taxidermy heart stitched up and cold. I gave you all my affection, but the story wasn't told. I love the sweet preservation, the way we used to stand. But you were just a hollow shell, a puppet in my hand. The taxidermy heart slipping through the sand. Cutting the threads, letting out the cotton, it was dead all alone.